Yes. Okay. Right here. Does that work?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
We're so low. You know what? Put this on top of this, maybe.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Perfect. Oh, that's so much better.
Give time for people to come in here.
Oh, there we
Okay.
go.
Can you put that right there?
Yep.
Yeah. Perfect. Perfect.
Oh,
guys.
that's so much better.
All right. All right, guys. Sorry, technical
What's
difficulties.
up, guys? Are we live?
Yeah, we're live right now.
All right, rise and shine, everyone. It is Merle Card time, and Dan, the great curator. We are we're literally live at the Union Marketplace in the Hilton Hotel.
In the lobby. We're live at Trade Night, guys.
Yes.
Trade Night.
If we turn around, they're actually having trade night as we speak, folks.
Yes.
You can hear it in the background.
Yeah. So people are filtering in, so we'll have to keep this short so that we can go participate in trade night. But we wanted to do our live, keep the tradition going, doing lives at these multi-day shows. And boy, do we have a lot to talk about. A lot of things went down, guys. A lot of things went down. Where should we start? Should we start?
Dan's blood is boiling and everything. His head is spinning.
I'm still processing what's going
on.
His
adrenaline is like boiling. It's crazy.
Yes. But if you guys been keeping up with the Instagram stories, you know that the Kurosawa 1-of-1 Superfractor was let go today, and I'm torn. It's hard for me to even talk about this, but
I mean, after you and I, we pretty much between the two of us, we only owned that card for about 2 months, 2.5 months, did we?
Yes. So I
think you're more heartbroken than even me.
I have some seller's remorse. I ain't gonna lie. I have some seller's remorse, but I have reasoning behind this, which I want to share with you guys.
Okay.
We can't show the video until there was a lot of filming going on, guys. So a lot of content will be made.
Yeah, and if you don't have Instagram or follow us on Instagram, please follow us on Instagram. At Merle Cards and at the Great Curator, so you can see more of the story. So you know what's going on about the Star Wars Kurosawa Superfractor 1-of-1. Sorry, we had to call Sunday League Investor. Yes. We're doing a podcast with him after the show.
Yes, there's a lot of content being made here, guys. But
yes, we're very busy today.
So we'll keep this short. I'll try to answer whatever questions I can here, but I just had to kind of give you guys the brief about what's going on. Yeah, you can start setting up and we'll just finish up our live here.
We just started.
Yeah, so this is what happened. So I brought the Kurosawa Star Wars Superfractor out to the show to promote it, guys. Okay, you guys know I had this. You guys know that I got this from Merlin. Merlin got this
at the end of February at the Culture Collision show in Atlanta, Georgia,
from a shoebox.
Okay. I was telling a guy the story that was my favorite artwork of the Star Wars Galaxy Chrome cards, and he just happened to have it in his shoebox all week long and pulled it out Sunday evening before I headed back to Los Angeles.
Yes,
what a coincidence.
Yes, so so you found it in Atlanta out of a shoebox. You got it. You paid what you paid for, which was not that much, guys.
No.
Okay. Then for about a week, he had it. He owned it for about a week. And
until the Dallas Card Show.
And during that whole week at the Dallas Card Show, I was thinking about it. Because I was so jealous that he had found that card, and I was thinking about it.
And I set a high price, which I thought nobody would want.
Yeah, he set a really high price.
Right,
really high price.
A 5-figure price.
Yes.
And people started offering me something close to that price.
It wasn't. It's not 5 figures.
But you said what? Yeah, what?
5 figures?
Yeah, it was 5 figures. Yes.
Okay. All right. So yeah, and he set that price, and at first I was like, "That's crazy. That's crazy."
Oh, sorry, no, 4 figures. Sorry,
4 figures. Yeah,
I can't count properly.
We'll just tell him. Okay. So he had the price at
$5,000. Yeah, not much, but which I thought was expensive for a Star Wars card.
It's crazy expensive for a Star Wars card for even.
And I said I was going to be firm on it. No trade. It had to be cash, and it had to be $5,000. No low, not anything lower. Give me $5,000, and that would card be yours.
So in my mind, I had already said, you know what? I'm not paying that price.
Yeah, and I thought everybody was going to be that way. So I thought it was going to be a conversation piece the entire week, Dan.
Right. And then at the Dallas Card Show, he got so much attention from
on day one.
On day one, and that when I was seeing that, and people were like making him offers. People were trying to tenderize him a little bit, but basically making offers close to his asking price. It validated it in my mind that was a special card. Up until that point, I was unsure, and I needed that confirmation.
Right.
I needed to see that feedback from different people to get that validation. So I was like, okay. And I knew that if I didn't get that card, okay, well, first of all, I looked at that card and I was like, that card could be undervalued based on the feedback that I'm seeing. Even though he had it at a high price and nobody was willing to step up and pay it, at that time, based on off of talking to people and seeing the reactions, I thought it was, honestly, I thought it was underpriced.
Of course,
Okay.
right.
So I just said, you know what? Okay, fine. I did a big deal at Dallas. I had the cash free, and I paid you your price on it.
Yes, you did.
You
sold
it.
You sold a Spider-Man PNG,
Yes.
and you were like, I can't take it anymore.
Yes.
Here's the money.
Yes,
I want the card.
He did lower the price, not from me. Somebody else had negotiated with you.
Yes.
But then they said, let me think about it.
Yes.
Okay, and they left. And I said, if I pay you that price, can I get it? And of course, he hooked me up because he's my friend over some stranger, right?
Yes.
So I paid that price. Okay.
You take priority.
Right. I paid 30.
Remember that?
Yeah, I paid $3,800. $3,800 for that card, which at that time it's very expensive for a Star Wars card, right? Other Superfractors have sold for under $1,000. So, but I paid up to get that card because I thought it was very undervalued in my mind. And after I got that card, I sent it off to grading. And then Merlin, you actually contacted
the designer, the artist.
Martinez.
Yes.
It was not me. You contacted
I
him.
did, yes.
Okay, to bring him on our show.
Because I was just telling him the entire story about how we got the card.
Right. And this was really
and
weird.
How excited we were about the card, how much we loved the card.
Yes.
And I was like, let's bring him on.
Yeah.
Because we love the card and the whole story of how we got it.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, like when you called me and told me that you're bringing Randy Martinez on, I was like, okay.
Yes.
I was like, I wasn't excited about it. I didn't see the connection.
That's true.
I didn't see the connection, but I said, okay, whatever, let's bring him on.
I was the one who was excited about it.
Yeah, and I didn't think it was going to be a big deal. And then he came on the show and we started talking about it. And we had like a lot of people in that show. Like we had like 100 people at the time to join our lives, which is like usually double what happens, right?
And he was very excited about being on the show.
Yeah, and
he was very informative.
Right, and he gave us the background story on the artwork of that. Basically,
how he got paid,
for it, the process, how George Lucas owns the original at Skywalker Ranch, right? And it was strange. Something happened when that happened, right? When we did that interview, Star Wars cards started to go up, right? And me and Merlin, we were talking about this. Like that was not our intention, but we were talking about it. It was like the Big Bang Theory, right?
Or like the Death Star thing,
right.
Bang Theory,
right? And I think that what we did is we basically brought attention to an overlooked category of the market, right? Star Wars cards. Okay, but before that, I was seeing you sell a lot of Star Wars cards at Dallas. A lot. Every time I went to Dallas, it got wiped out. That's the last 2 times, and I had been thinking about getting into Star Wars from that point, but like at that point, like it really started going on a steep incline in terms of interest in collecting those cards, right? And then so I had the Kurosawa card, and
it's not like every single card. There's particular pieces of artwork. So don't go like buying every single refractor card thinking you're going to get top premium for it, because you're not. Yeah. It's like certain pieces of the work.
Yeah. This is not a live podcast about like go buy this card, guys. This is not. Listen to the full story here. Listen to the full story till the end here. Let us tell you our thoughts, and then you guys can decide what you want to do. But basically, I had the Kurosawa card, and I was in love with this card. You were in love with this card.
Yes,
you made me.
That's how I found it.
You made me love the card. Your enthusiasm for this card was infectious to me, and then I was sharing that same enthusiasm with everybody else that that follows me, right? And it was getting attention, and I was using it as like a way, as a marketing tool to get attention and bring attention to not just Star Wars cards, but alternative cards, the alternative non-sport market, right?
Right.
And that was my intention. My intention was to take this card around to all the shows. I was going to take it to Dallas, Chicago, Canada, and it was going to be my show-off card. And
this is going to be like the Mona Lisa.
Yes.
You take it on tour.
Yes, and people were making me offers on the card, but I was just like, I was not going to take it. Like people offered me $5,000, $7,000. Some guy offered me $10,000, $9,000, and some other guy offered me $10,000. And I was like, I'm not going to do it, because to me it was more valuable as a marketing tool. Okay, and I was taking it around and bringing a lot of attention to it. And then so I bring it here to the Del Mar show, It's in my case. It does not have a price tag on it. I price all my cards except for the ones I don't want to sell. Okay, I just put it in there as an attention grabber. Okay, so people walk by.
Conversation piece.
Yeah, conversation piece. Exactly. People walk by, they see it.
Instagram opportunity.
Yes, and it was working. A lot of people stopping by, they were looking at it. They wanted. I let people hold it. It was like, I was sharing it with the community, right? And then, I was sitting around most of the day. We weren't doing too many deals or whatever. And then our friend Eric Estrada, he's the pop count. He's the pop count on Instagram.
And he reached out to me because I had a purple refractor about a few months ago that he bought from me through Instagram.
Yes, this guy was a big fan of Star Wars.
Yes.
Okay,
and he's in the band O-Town.
Yeah, and I credit him for kind of setting up this process here. Basically, he came. Okay, he saw the Kurosawa Superfractor, right? And he asked me if I would move it, and I said no. I got a crazy number on it. I'm not going to move it. I told him what I wanted to do. I said I want to either there's only two ways I would move it. If somebody paid me a crazy number, okay, or if it could go into the hands of somebody that can take it further than I could, right? Either somebody who is going to complete the rainbow of Kurosawa refractors, or somebody who could take it to the next level,
right?
And and he said, okay, cool, whatever. And he said, let me go get my friend, right? And he went to go get his friend, and his friend came by and looked at this. And his friend was like, they were like whispering, talking, scheming, whatever, right? And then his friend, okay, let me go talk to my other friend.
That was Matt at first, right?
Yeah, okay. Yes, Matt, okay. And they went to go talk to their other friend, and they bring this guy called Dappz. Okay, you guys know him as Dappz Sports. Big time breaker, big time, got a huge following on social media.
Yes.
Dappz Sports.
Dappz Sports.
So the three of them come to my table and they look at this card, and what I come to realize is that these guys are partners in like a card store or something like that. I don't know the full background between these guys, but they're all partners. Right?
Yeah, they just started a few weeks ago. They said.
Yeah, and they were all like
partnership.
They were all like colluding, trying to talk about the Kurosawa refractor. Okay. And the next thing I know, Dappz, who is like the front man,
yes,
right?
Definitely.
He comes and he says, well, can I make an offer? Very, very, very respectful, very polite person. Can I make an offer on this card? And I said, no, I don't really want to sell it. I've got this really high number on it. And I told him what I wanted to do with the card.
And also, mind you, there's a lot of pressure because there's like 20 cameras in front of the curator.
All of a sudden, I looked up. All of a sudden, I'm surrounded by these guys.
You can feel the heat.
Their entourage. There's like 20. There's like within their crews, like 10 people filming, doing all this stuff, and then other people start to gather around. So there's like 20 people around us, and I'm like feeling
chaos.
Yeah, I'm like, what's going on here? That's right. And then he dropped his first offer on the table on me. I said 20,000. Right. And then
good choice.
Yeah. And then he dropped his counter offer on me. And at that point, when he dropped his counter offer, that's when I was like, and I'm going to save some of these details because part of our after handshake agreement was that he's going to produce a video content around this. So I'm not going to give you all the details. But basically he dropped the counter offer. And at that point, I was like, I was a little bit taken aback. I was a little bit taken aback by this. And then he turned around and he said, let me talk to my guys. He had a whole crew of like 5 guys. They walked away like 10 feet and they started huddling, talking about strategy. So I walked over to my guys. Okay. I walked over to Merlin, Sunday League Investor, who
knows nothing about Star Wars cards.
Yeah. So I said, let me talk to my people. Let me talk to my people for a little bit. And then we were talking and I was getting different opinions because originally I said, I don't want to sell it. Right. I said, I need to use this card because I want to spread the knowledge. I want to spread Star Wars. What's the word I'm looking for? Like I want to share it with the community to bring people in to collect Star Wars cards, right? And you told me not to sell it, right? What did you say?
Well, definitely because there's a part of me in that card too.
Yeah,
I'm the one who found that card, so it's part of my baby as well.
Yeah,
definitely.
So, yes. So you.
But I said definitely play hardball on it. Definitely.
Yeah, and you wanted to keep it within the family, right?
But I wanted to play hardball.
Yeah,
like don't give it up easily.
And then Sunday League Investor Brian, who's on the other side, who's sitting here, he's like, sell that shit.
Yeah, he's like, sell it for $5.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, get rid of that. Okay, it's not soccer. I don't care. Get rid of it. Okay. So I was getting, different perspectives, and I was like, okay. In my mind, I was thinking to myself, I don't want to let it go. I really enjoy the card, but, and I'm totally sincere when I say this, guys. I feel like for me and my platform, I took the card as far as I can take it in terms of sharing it with the community and letting people know. Why am I staring at the mic? I should be staring at the camera.
I know. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm like staring at this mic here. I took it as far as I can take it, and in order for me to help the Star Wars market and the alternative market, which is under fire right now, on the Marvel side and things like that, to basically help it grow, I need to let it go to somebody that's bigger than me. And this guy Dappz, he's way bigger, bigger.
Look, it's Dappz.
Yeah.
So look for him on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok.
Yeah, he's got a way bigger platform than me.
See how many followers he has, folks.
I'm a tiny little ant compared to this guy. He's like an elephant.
This is a guy you all can accuse of pumping and dumping, not
no.
The curator. But like I said, that he has that influence versus us.
Right.
You can't accuse us because we're so little.
Right. So in my mind, and I was talking to you about this, I said in my mind, I was like, all right, if I let the card go to him, he's going to take it to way higher levels.
Exactly.
Way higher levels, and that will benefit all the Star Wars cards, all the alternative cards, and basically legitimize what it is, because he's going to bring a lot of attention to it. So I just told myself, I said, for the benefit of the community, which I'm always talking about, guys. Okay,
right.
This is not bullshit when I tell you this. For the benefit of the community, I let it go to this guy.
Yeah, you kind of like part of you had
right.
to. You know what I mean? You had to have good content, and Dan didn't want to look like an asshole or anything like that.
Yeah,
but it was kind of a shock and all too. This was not expected. There was not any rehearsal on this. There was not planned. There was nobody coming up like, hey, this guy's going to come up to you and he's going to ask you, if you want that Kurosawa or not.
Yeah, so
it was just like a surprise.
So in my mind, I was like, okay, I'll let it go for a certain price. I wasn't going to accept his counter offer. So I was going to counter offer. We're going to tenderize each other.
You needed to have some kind of game going on here, though.
Yes. Yeah.
You had to.
Yeah. So we were going to tenderize each other. And I thought, like, worst case scenario, he's going to film everything, and at least it will bring a lot of attention to Star Wars and alternative cards. So he comes back after huddling with his entourage. He comes back and he drops stacks of cash.
It's crazy, folks.
Okay. Of his previous
all
offer.
over Dan's table.
Boom, 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 boom. Classic tactic. Trying to get
very
me,
intimidating.
Yeah, trying to get me to bite on the cash, right?
Yeah, very intimidating.
Okay, but that doesn't faze me. Okay, I've seen stacks of cash before. That doesn't faze me. So what I do,
even though Dan's brow is all sweaty,
I know, right?
Dripping sweat onto the mic.
I was like, this doesn't faze me, guys. Okay, but so then I counter him, and then he counters back.
True.
He counters back. We tenderize each other a little bit, and then we settle on a number that I think is fair. Fair for me. Like, even though I don't want to truly let the card go, I think that for me to let it go, it's for the benefit of the market, basically. Okay, if I don't even know if I can articulate it in the correct words, but really I think that by doing that, it validates the alternative card market. That's what I want to say. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, I think that alternative cards are cool. Everybody loves them, but nobody really knows if you can value them correctly, if they're investable, or if they're here to stay.
Oh yeah, or if it's just a joke, right?
Right. And I always talk about, like, for us to grow the pie, grow the community, we have to bring people into the community. And the only way that we can bring people into the community is by sharing what we have, showing them that, these cards are validated in terms of their value. And what that will do is that will drive up demand for them, and which will overtake the limited supply, and that will grow the pie. That's what I truly believe, guys. I always talk about this, right? And I thought to myself, if I let it go to this guy, he will take it to the next level.
Definitely, most definitely, definitely.
Because he has a way bigger platform than me.
Oh yes,
way bigger platform. He will validate the transaction. Who knows what he'll do? I hope that he sells it for $50,000 or $100,000, whatever, right? But he needs to be the next one. I was like you basically found it out of a shoebox.
Yes.
Okay, you
Had a great story.
You gave it to me. I was the steward of the
and
card.
And this man thought this card was pretty much worthless.
Yes, yes. So he found it. He found it. He unearthed this gem.
It's crazy,
right? You gave it to me. I took it. I was the steward, the caretaker of the card for a couple months, and now I've given it to the next caretaker. And I was fair. I was more than fairly compensated for it.
And you know what?
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm really excited to see where it goes to next.
Yes.
I'm really excited.
Yes. Yes. So, so yeah, that's basically the story, guys. So that's why I moved it, the Kurosawa card. You guys will see the content being around this. He's gonna make a big video about.
Oh yeah, it'll be huge.
Yeah, I'll make a vlog about it. You'll see a lot of people talking about this.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah, so you'll see
without a doubt.
You'll see how it played out. But yeah, that's what happened. And afterwards, when he paid me everything, I was like, to be honest, I blacked out. I feel like I blacked out a little bit.
Dude, he was fidgeting on his phone for like the longest time.
Yeah.
Not even like just pushing buttons. I don't think he was out of focus.
Yeah, I was indifferent, I would say, but I was like, when I was trying to process what happened, like, did I really just give up the Kurosawa card? Like, did I really do that? But I think that it's the right move. And what I learned,
I think it was.
Yeah,
I don't think it was. I think it was definitely.
Yeah, and what I learned later is our mutual friend Eric, who kind of basically orchestrated. He was like the emperor,
the broker.
Yeah, he was the emperor, like orchestrating everything from behind the scenes. He's like, yes, do this. He's pulling all the puppet strings.
Mate,
but
he was talking to me while you were doing this and telling me everything about it.
Yeah, but he was so happy that his friend Dappz got it. Dappz was super excited about it.
And you know what? Dappz wanted to buy a sports card the entire time.
Yes.
And Eric convinced him to buy a Star Wars.
Yes, and that's big. That's big. That's what we're talking. That's the big picture. Forget about the money and the dollar amounts. The big picture is that we are shedding light on alternative cards as a legit form of collectible, legit form of investable card, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? And we're bringing in somebody who has a lot of influence and notoriety, and if who knows what attention that he can bring to it. And that was the true goal the whole time for that card.
So it just happened so fast.
Yes. So I'm it's bittersweet for me, to be honest, but I got my time to enjoy it. I got compensated for it, and I'm very excited to see where it goes.
It happened so quick after you got it graded, though, pretty much.
Yeah.
You had it like a week or two after grading? That's it.
I had it for about 2 months, since after Dallas, So
I'm saying after you got it graded, though.
Yeah, for sure.
But let's talk about the show, though. Other than that, how's the show been for you?
Sorry, I'm trying to mess with this here.
Oh gosh.
The show has been good. This is the best SoCal show that I've been to be honest. The multi-day show, everything's really well organized.
It's a very nice show. If y'all have never been to the Union Marketplace show, they do a very nice job. It's very set, very nice structured show. Very well organized, a lot of great energy. So if you live in another, part of the country, come to it. It's a very great place to visit in San Diego, in Del Mar, California. If you live in this area, you got to come down tomorrow and come visit us. We're at booth 105A. And if you live on the East Coast, then come to the next show they ever do.
Yeah.
But it's definitely come out worth visiting.
Yeah.
Come to the beach.
Yeah, let's get to a couple comments here. So Spurs super fan here.
That card will be 50, 60K in a high-end auction in no time.
Yeah.
I believe you.
Yeah. And
that's what we just said.
Yeah, and I hope that it gets to that point. Like me, I'm not the guy to take it there. Honestly, I'm not the guy to take it there. Dappz could very well take it there. And you guys got to think, like, those record-breaking prices, that sets the tone for the rest of the cards. All the other type of cards. So
yeah, this card is definitely going through the food chain.
Yeah, so just like what happened with Marvel, how Marvel got validated, Star Wars is going to go through the same thing. But overall, alternative cards, this is how they get validated. So I hope that it does get to that point, and that he can see that kind of return on his investment.
Toa, good to see you about Dappz bought the Kurosawa. Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And if you know who that guy is, he's not like a Star Wars, fanatic,
he
right?
He couldn't even believe in himself.
Right? Yeah, but we told a story. we told a story about the card that he understood, and he saw the value in it, and he went for it. He didn't even hesitate.
No.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Card Market Media, I'm starting to get suspicious. How come I never see Merlin and Bobby together?
Yes. Yeah. Right.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
Sin City Cards, you're helping the market, so great job. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, and that's what I really want to do, guys.
That's
like,
our plan.
Yeah,
Yes.
like no BS. I just want to basically, this is what we talk about. It's not, people call it like non-believers, right? People who are outside of our hobby, they might call it like pumping and dumping, whatever. But what it is it's promoting. It's sharing our collectibles with other people who's never seen them before. Those people, when they see it, they can appreciate it right away, and they learn and they collect something new. Pride of ownership, right? That's what it's all about, guys. That's how we grow the community, right? And sometimes we have to let go of cards that we really love, but for the benefit of the overall hobby and growing the pie bigger, that's what we have to do.
David, this is the way. Yes, it is. Like the Mandalorian said. Ink, paper, wax collector, 10% for the Merle manager. Trust me, Dan does it all the time for me, brother.
Yes. All right. It's so difficult. I don't have the mouse.
I'm sorry, brother.
Okay.
Dan's doing some kind of ninja.
This is a good segue. I'm gonna surprise you.
Okay.
If you guys saw his vlog of the show last week, I kind of teased
the Bobby vlog.
Yes, I kind of teased that I was gonna give him a gift, right? So I think that this is like a perfect segue into giving this. This is like the perfect time, right? So I've got this. I'm gonna do this live on air here. Okay, he doesn't know what this is. Okay,
I swear to God, I don't.
Okay, I've got this right here.
Dan is always full of surprises for me.
All right. So this is, I guess you could say this is a thank you gift, right?
Okay.
For this, okay. But I just thought you might appreciate this. So
he went and got it back from him.
I'll let you open it.
Okay. It's a big cardboard box, folks. Yeah. Take a picture. It says Zample Cell. Okay. It's a frame thing.
Okay, show them. Okay.
I can't tell what it is. I don't know which way's in or which way's out.
It's a piece of memorabilia.
It's a piece of memorabilia
that I think that he can appreciate.
That I can appreciate.
Okay, so go ahead up here.
Am I doing the right way?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't look at it yet.
Okay. Show them real quick.
Okay.
All right. Now turn that around and tell me if you recognize anybody.
I know what this is. I don't have my glasses on, but I know exactly what this is. It's my grandfather.
Do you recognize that?
That's my grandfather right there.
You see how it says? Does it say Ed Merlin? It's Ed Merlin. That's it.
Where's it say it? There. Oh, at the bottom right here. Yeah. You swear you definitely for me?
This is. I found a news clipping. This is from the Brooklyn
Dodgers
team.
My grandfather's right under the 40, right?
Yes. Because
he's drinking the 40. That's how it got invented.
Right.
You did that for me, man.
So
thank you so much.
Let me tell you about
that's priceless, guys. Yeah. That's worth more than a Kurosawa any day, guys. Yeah. Look at that, dude. You can't buy that, guys. You cannot buy that.
So why don't you tell them, for those people who don't know, who's Ed Merlin?
So everybody, my name's Merlin. You don't know where that comes from? That's my original last name is Michael. My real name is Michael Merlin, but I changed it to my stepfather adopted me when I was 18 years old officially because he raised me as a kid. But this is my original grandfather. I mean, I knew him growing up. And his name's Ed Merlin, and he was a football player, and he was a football player for the Vanderbilt University, and he played for the Brooklyn Dodgers, believe it or not. They were a football team back in pre-World War II. Oh, yeah, you remember him very well. He took me to a lot of games at Vanderbilt University. Pre-World War II, I think from like
1938 to 39.
39, yes.
Yes.
And then right before World War II, he got traded to the Green Bay Packers, and it was his, it was his dream. And then he took a team photo, which I might have somewhere, but right when he got traded, he got drafted in World War II and never got to play a football game with the Brooklyn Dodgers. So look at that. I don't think I've seen.
So let me just tell you about
But
this.
that's a beautiful.
This is a team photo from like their yearbook where it tells like the year.
I got to show
photo.
my aunt that.
Okay, and that's his great grandfather right there. This guy right here.
That's not my grandfather. My grandfather.
Yeah, grandfather. That's his grandfather right there. And
can you tell we kind of look alike?
Yeah. And
everybody says we look exactly alike.
When you told me that story, I just kind of like started to do more research on him.
Yeah.
And the way I found this is I looked for old team photos of Brooklyn Dodgers.
That's awesome.
And I matched up his face with the picture that you posted on your Instagram one time.
Yeah.
And then I just found out that they also listed it there. So when I found this, I was like, I'm going to grab this for him.
No, that's awesome.
And I put it in this nice little frame, and I was going to give this as a gift to you. But I guess this is also a thank you gift for your role in the
Look at that. Look at that. Like, thoughts count more than money any day, folks. Thoughts count more than money. Thank you so much, man.
Yeah.
Pleasure, brother. Pleasure, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're a friend of mine. You're my road dog. We do all the shows together.
Yes.
So I just wanted to show appreciation to you. And that's what this hobby is about, guys. It's just building friendships, sharing things with each other, and
I'll put that up. Can't wait to show my aunt.
Members.
His daughter. I'm really close still to my aunt. She's still alive because she's pretty young.
Yeah.
She's only like 3 years older than me,
Right.
believe it or not. They had her late in life. So I'll show. She'll be tickled pink to see that.
All right. So I guess, there's questions in here, but we got to go do our trade night. Sunday League investors waiting for us too. So I don't think we can get to the questions for you guys here, but hopefully you guys enjoyed that story. Go watch the vlogs that will be put out next week on this to see the deal. To me, this is the deal that stole the show. Maybe not in terms of dollar amount, but the significance that this deal is going to have on the market going forward. It's going to be big, guys.
Yeah. I sold a lot of Star Wars Galaxy Chrome this weekend, a lot of PSA 10 stuff. So Star Wars Galaxy Chrome was hot this weekend, and I sold a lot of PSA 6 and 7 music cards. Music cards were really popular this weekend as well.
Yeah, we'll on the next Between the Two Slabs, we'll do a recap of the show.
We'll delve more into it.
But we just wanted to kind of give you our thoughts because this was such a huge deal. To me, it's going to validate the alternative card market, guys. So hopefully you guys enjoy that story. If you're not following Merle, please follow Merle World Cards on YouTube. Please follow us. Please share this story, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. Keep following us for more content. Okay, we'll talk to you guys next.
Talk to you Tuesday. Bye-bye.